Hi, welcome to Bobby Cinema. This is my 61st week live on my webcast on August 1st, 2011. We're going to do some new movies and then DVDs out this week. Don't forget to log into my website. The first movie out this week is Cowboys and Aliens, starring Daniel Craig and Harrison Ford. This movie is directed by Jon Favreau, produced by Brian Grazer, and produced by DreamWorks Pictures and Imagine Entertainment. As I look at this film, I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. Harrison Ford and Daniel Craig make extreme performance in this movie. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie a B+. The next movie out this week is Crazy, Stupid, and in Love, starring Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Emma Stone. This movie is directed by Glenn Fergara and John Recca, produced by Steve Carell and just by Warner Brothers. I took this film and I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Emma Stone made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie a B-. The next movie out this week is The Smurfs, starring Neil Patrick Harris, Jamin Mays, and Hank Azaria. This movie is directed by Roger Gosnell, produced by Jordan Kerner, and distributed by Columbia Pictures. I took this film and I recommend people watch this movie in theaters. The tiny blue creatures from the E's cartoon series are back in live action and facing off their arch enemy Gargamel from the medieval times to the modern world of New York City, where you find an advertising exec and his wife in the city. Neil Patrick Harris and the voices of the Smurfs make extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie a B+. That's all the movies out this week on DVD. The first movie out this week on DVD is Soul Surfer, starring AnnaSophia Robb. This movie is directed and produced by Sean McNamara and distributed by Film District and TriStar Pictures. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie on DVD. AnnaSophia Robb made an extraordinary performance in this movie. My hat's off to her. I grade this movie a B. The second movie out this week on DVD is Rio, starring Jesse Eisenberg and Anne Hathaway. This movie is directed by Carlos Zaldana, produced by John D. Duncan, and it's by 20th Century Fox and Blue Sky Studio. I took this film. I recommend people watch this movie on DVD. Anne Hathaway and Jesse Eisenberg make a strong performance in this movie. My hat's off to them. I grade this movie an A-. That's all the movies out this week. Come back next week and do some new movies and DVDs out this week. Don't forget to log into my website where you can watch the movie trailers, play my movie trivia, and my puzzle. This is BC. See you next week. Now get out of here.